How's it going, everybody? Today what I want to do is show you guys how to field strip Smith & Wesson SIGMA SV9VE. That's Sierra Whiskey 9 Victor Echo Smith & Wesson SIGMA. Most important thing before we get started is when you're handling a weapon, always assume that the weapon is loaded. Always carry it as if it's loaded, and always think in your mind this weapon is loaded. Now then, let's get right down to it here. What I have here is a SIGMA, like I just said, SV9VE, front, back side of it. Very first thing, I want to make sure it's clear. You make sure it's clear by looking down the barrel. Make sure there's no magazine. A lot of people stick their finger in here like this. I don't particularly like that because I always am fearful that the slide will accidentally come forward and then your fingers is hurt more or less. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and let my slide go forward. I'm going to turn the weapon like this for illustration purposes. Slide releases right here. Hold it. Let that go forward. Okay. Weapon's cleared. I'm going to fire the weapon. Fire. Nothing came out. There's no ammo, not even a magazine in here. Next thing, grab my hand. Put it right here. You're going to slide the slide back. Slide is right here, about 1/8 of an inch. Now, while you're doing that, you're going to press down on the takedown catch, which is right here, if you can see that, right there, on both sides of the weapon. So here we go, 1/8 of an inch. Same time, takedown levers, push them down, slide the forward right off of the lower part of the weapon. There you go. Now you got it apart here. You got the frame. That's the frame of the weapon. You've got the slide and the assembly, which is everything that's inside, and this is the slide. Next thing you want to do is perhaps one of the most dangerous parts of taking this weapon apart. Excuse me. And that is taking out the recoil spring assembly. And that's located right here. Now what you want to do is, first off, you don't want to point it at you like this, because what you're going to do is lift up on that. Let's say you lift up on it and it slips out of your hand and it has enough force that it's going to go forward and it's probably going to hit you, and it can hit you in your eye or anywhere else. So you're going to turn it this way, point it down. Now what you're going to do is end up pushing down on that, and then you'll see the spring kind of release. It's kind of difficult at first until you get used to doing it. There you go. Now I've gotten it out. There's that piece. Next thing, you have the barrel. The barrel's right here. All you're gonna do is you can push it from underneath. Right there. Push from underneath. There you go, barrel. And finally you have your slide. The weapon's apart at an operator's level, and you'll be able to start cleaning it from there. It's field stripped. You don't need to worry about going any further than that. I mean, I can make a video later talking about the firing pin and firing pin release and things of that nature. So let's go over the parts again. You got the frame, recoil spring assembly, barrel, slide. Now it's time to put it back together. First thing you want to do, grab the slide. slide, grab the barrel, drop the barrel right back in. It fits only one way, like that. It's in. Recoil spring assembly. Make sure that you put this in the proper way, the smaller circle, right in the front, right there. You're gonna press down. Got to make sure it's right in that hole. Now, that's locked into place. Go ahead and grab your frame. You're going to slide the slide back onto the frame of the weapon. It only goes in one way. You can't get it wrong. And then what you're going to do is cock the weapon. Cock it. Hear it cock. It's back together again. I'll put a trigger. Make sure it's functioning right. I'll lock the slide back to the rear. It's clear. There you go. Weapon's put back together. It's been field stripped, and probably it should have been cleaned when you're done that. And that's it. That's a SIGMA SV9VE field stripped. There it is. I'm Preston Johnson. If you have any questions about weapons, if you have any questions about obtaining your concealed weapons permit, you have any questions about becoming a personal trainer, you can send me an email. I'm also on Twitter, Preston R. Johnson, Preston R. Johnson on Facebook. Hopefully this video has been informative. I try to give you guys information that you can use and giving you accurate information. Everything that I've discussed is right out of the manual for this particular weapon, which I am an owner of it. More videos to follow. Have a good day. Thank you.